This is the final kind of stretch. He says, what is the principle of this mixture of body and soul? How can I be my own friend and my own enemy? Speak to me. Speak to me, my yoke fellow, my nature. I cannot ask anyone else but about you. How can I remain uninjured by you? How can I escape the danger of my own nature? I have made a promise to Christ that I will fight you. Yet how can I defeat your tyranny? But this I have resolved, namely, that I am going to master you. And this is what the flesh might say in reply. I will never tell you what you do not already know. I will speak the knowledge we both have. Within me is my begetter, the love of self. The fire that comes to me from outside is too much pampering and care. The fire within me is past ease and things long done. I conceived and give birth to sins, and they, when born, beget death by despair in their turn. And yet, if you have learned the sure and rooted weakness within both you and me, you will shackle me. If you starve your longings, you have bound my feet, and they can travel no further. If you take up the yoke of obedience, you have cast my yoke aside. If you have taken possession of humility, you have cut off my head. And that is the 15th step. So what were those three things that really bother him? Starving your longings. And that's something that everybody's got to figure out, what does that mean? Starving your longings. It could be something small, like I long for a certain type of food, a certain drink. I long to be with a certain person. I long to do a certain activity. Starving your longings means probably something similar to what I do with my kids. There's a point in time with my kids where I said yes to every sixth thing that they wanted. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. No, 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 no. Okay. No, whatever, I didn't count six, but it was like basically, and I told Marcia, I don't care what the six things are. I'm not going to say yes to anything. I'm just going to get them used to no, right? And then when I throw them a bone on that sixth time, then they'll be like, "Oh, Dad, that's great." So this is kind of the starving our longings, and I picture this beautifully in that book, The Way of the Ascetic by Tito Caliander, where he talks about how, I mean, this is pre-internet days, pre-whatever. He says, when you want to look at your watch, don't look at your watch. When you want to take a drink, get a drink. Don't get a drink. Wait another hour. When you want to take a nap, stand up and take a walk. When you want to take a walk and leave, sit in your seat. Make sure you don't do what you want to do. And there was, I think, some of the most successful times in my life, spiritually, were when I just said, I'm going to do the exact opposite thing of what I want to do. I don't want to pray. Okay, I'm going to pray. I want to sing loud. I'm not going to sing loud. I don't want to sing. I'm going to sing, right? This is like just in church. I want to sit down. I'm going to stay standing. All this stuff is just doing the exact opposite. And that's not even to mention, I'm going to tell this person what I think. Shut up. Don't say nothing, right? Just sit back. So that